fucking hate this Goodwill. What is going on, people inside the internet machine? Welcome to episode 40. Slim pickings this week. I actually didn't go out a lot. I just kind of, when the wife and I went to the grocery store, we stop at Goodwill or something like that. Because I'm in the middle of a semester. We're getting ready to end the semester, so there's a lot of papers that are due and exams and all that stuff. But anyway, for $1.99, picked up Ben 10 for the old PlayStation 2 there. That one is complete. I don't know anything about Ben 10. My kids love Ben 10, so picked that up for them. And then picked up again for $1.99. Every time I see this for $1.99, I'll just pick it up. Wii Sports, complete, before that falls out there, complete with the old manual. I mean, I don't have to tell you guys, how easy it is to flip those or bundle it with a console or trade it or whatever. All right, last game we got for this section, told you, slim pickings. Brett Hamilton, big bad Brett Hamilton, was at a Cashland Advance in his area, found this game. Hitman 2 for the Nintendo GameCube. It is complete. I have never played a Hitman game, but it says right here, 9 out of 10 Electronic Gaming Monthly. So it's got to be good if they say it's good. All right. So, depending on when you guys are seeing this video, it's my wife and I, we just had our 20-year anniversary. Can you believe that? Getting old, man. Getting up there. I'm an old man. But, yeah, so this is what, I'll show you what she got me for our anniversary. Got a very cool Boba Fett Star Wars t-shirt. As you guys know, I love Boba Fett, and I am, completely entranced by the bounty hunter lore of that universe. So, so she said to me, I went to, as the camera's wobbling, sorry about that. So she says to me, she goes, well, I went to VGMX, which is a video game store, and I was going to buy you a Sega Saturn, which I was like, hell yeah, that's a great gift. And then she said, well, they said that they had sold it 2 days before. So then I was kind of upset. So she was like, so I got you this as a consolation prize. She bought me an Xbox 360. It's a 4 gigabyte with Peggle 2. Never heard of that. But yeah, still sealed and everything. So I have joined the modern age. And I now have an Xbox 360. So if you guys have any good game recommendations for the 360, I typically don't like first-person shooters, but I like platformers and shoot-em-ups, things like that. So, all right, guys, we're going to go out. We're going to find some games. Maybe. I don't know. We'll see how this works. Just go with it. All right, guys, we are back again. As you can see, we got hit by a little bit of the White Death. Let's go in the thrift store. Let's find out what our colors are for today and see if we can get some super huge discounts. Good morning. All right. That means that green is half price and blue is 75 cents if it's under $10. All right, guys, we are just leaving that buybacks. Now, this isn't a normal buybacks. It's on my route. I did find that Indiana Jones and the Infernal Machine for $5 here. So I know they slip on their prices. But guys, I didn't think they'd slip this bad. I mean, check this out. Castlevania for the NES. Classic. Great game. Picked that up for $1.99. Got some other pickups in there. We got some Genesis stuff in a bag of goodness there. So, yeah. We're going to fight the White Death. We're going to go home. And, yeah, we'll hit up the game room. What is going on, guys? We're back. Had ourselves a full day of game chasing out there, as you could tell by the footage. Man, we went to retail stores, pawn shops, thrift shops, all over the place. I left the house at 8:50 this morning. I didn't get back until 1:30 in the afternoon. So, put in a full day's work, fighting the snow out there and the drivers, which was crazy. So I go to the thrift store, first pickup. Go to the thrift store. I've only been there a couple times in the past. They never really had anything. I think one time they had Nintendo DS's that looked like they'd been through a war for like $30-$35. But today I just happened to stop in there. I asked the guy if he had any retro games. He says, well, we got this box over there for $20. I don't know if that's going to show up. Basically, I paid $25 for this box of Genesis stuff. Now, I asked him, I said, can I just buy a couple of the games for like $3 a piece, which I thought is fair. And he was like, no, I'm trying to sell it all as a lot, whatever. And I said, well, I'll buy 4. That way it's like half of what you're asking. And he was like, no, I want to sell it all as a lot. So basically I had to buy the whole box just so I could get a couple games. So here we go. Sega Genesis Model 2, very dirty. It works. I tested it with my cables. Didn't come with AV or video cables or a power cord, so you'll have to track those down. Came with 2 first-party Sega controllers, which is always nice to have. There are 4 loose cartridges in there. NHL 94, NFL 95, Tom and Jerry Frantic Antics, and the last one here is Desert Demolition starring Roadrunner and Wile E. Coyote. So I don't find a lot of Genesis stuff out there, and when I do, it's generally overpriced, as you guys saw in the other footage there. Okay. So all the rest of the games have the cases and the game. There's no manual. So the first one, Barney Hide and Seek. There's the game in there. Got two of the games came in the cardboard boxes. Got Monopoly and Toy Story. Also in there was the Bearstein Bears Camping Adventure. Smells like a Band-Aid. And then really the only 3 games that I was interested in, you know, that I actually would have bought. First one is The Jungle Book. And again, that one's in there. Does not have the manual, unfortunately. The next one is Cool Spot. Again, missing the old manual. It's all this stuff is dirty, but it looks like it's in good shape. The cartridges anyway. Some of these cases are a little worse for wear. World of Illusion starring Mickey Mouse and Donald Duck. Again, no manual. And really the only game I wanted to play in there, and I played it when I was testing the console, and it sucks, so now I don't really even want it. Young Indiana Jones. And this one is probably in the best condition of them all. So, yeah. So $25 for that box of Genesis stuff. I'll probably keep a couple of the games, find a power cord, and try and usher that right out the door, as I already have like 3 or 4 Genesis consoles laying around here. So, all right, let me grab the other stuff. All right, sorry, I had to move the box of Genesis stuff in that general direction. Bring the stack of games in this general direction. So, you guys saw in the footage there, we went back to my little honey hole where I've been finding 75-cent games. I think today was blue and green tag day. Didn't buy any games. They did have a copy of Mario Party 5, but the case was trash. The cover art was trash. There was no manual. In the disc, it's probably one of the worst GameCube discs I've ever seen. The scratches were deep, and there was a ton of them. And you guys know how finicky GameCube games are. So I just left that there. I probably missed out on some good games. So we left there, went to a pawn shop. This is the same pawn shop I picked up Star Trek for the Sega Genesis for $3. They had some Wii games today. Picked up Astro Boy, the video game. Now, I don't know that much about this game. I think I saw it on somebody's like Hidden Gems list or Top 20 Wii games or something. It is complete. And looking at the back art, looks like it might be a shoot 'em up or some type of shooting platformer type game. So if that's the case, I'm all bowdy. You love that kind of stuff. So we left the pawn shop, go to a thrift store. Been kind of watching this thrift store for about a month. They had a stack of PlayStation 3 games. They were all $15. It's a little bit more than I want to spend for PlayStation 3 games, especially since I don't have a PlayStation 3. But, you know, they had like a Final Fantasy game, Borderlands, Silent Hill, Ghostbusters, some really good stuff. So I waited till today, and I went back. They only had 2 games left, so I was like, hell with it, I'll just buy them. So for $3.75, Red Faction Gorilla. Very nice condition, complete. And then the last one here, Devil May Cry 4. Nice condition, and that one is also complete. So I was a little bummed out that I didn't get the games that I wanted to get. But as I'm kind of looking out of the corner of my eye down on the lower shelf, I see some empty DS cases or some DS cases. So I was like, hey man, can I check those out? So he grabs a stack and gives them to me. Nothing too exciting. They did have one loose game in there that I was interested in, so I picked it up. $14.99. It was half off. Yellow tag was half off today. Picked up Mario Kart DS. So yeah, $7.50 for that. I figured garage sale season's right around the corner, so the chances of me finding another copy of Mario Kart DS cheaper is probably better. You know what I mean? Like I would probably run into a copy out in the wild. But I went ahead and picked it up because I have an empty case with a manual in very nice condition. So $7.50, we'll throw that in there. We got Mario Kart Complete. Boom. How about that? So I leave that pawn shop or the thrift store, go to a couple places, hit up a Half Price Books. This Half Price Books hasn't had anything in like 2 weeks. But today I had some PlayStation games. I love my PlayStation. So the first game we picked up, $7.99. Copy of Norse by Northwest. The Return of the Lost Vikings. Very cool. I didn't even know that they made a Lost Vikings game for the PlayStation. So there's a disc right there. Very good condition. They had a copy of Metal Gear Solid for $7, which isn't a horrible deal, mind you. But, yeah, it's one of those games that everybody kind of has, so I just left it. Very excited to see this game in there. $9.99. Picked up a copy of Heart of Darkness for the old PS1. Now, this case is completely smashed, as you can see, like right there, and then on the front. So, yeah, I don't know. So, there's the first disc right there. Both of the discs are in really great shape. And there's the manual right there. So, as I'm driving around, you know, I'm kind of contemplating, you know, whether to sell this or keep it. Because it still goes for like $20-25. So I thought, we'll throw it up on Craigslist, we'll flip it, maybe get $25 out of it, and that'll kind of pay for the day kind of thing. So I go to buybacks, and I decided to keep Heart of Darkness because $10, you're not going to find it that cheap, you know, unless you get really lucky. So I didn't want that case. So for $1, I picked up a replacement 2-disc case. So we'll throw that in there, and we'll have like a very nice minty fresh copy, a very Mac and Z copy. I hope that's not like trademarked or anything like that. But yeah, so I'm looking in their Nintendo games. It's really tired, man. I did like 6 hours of homework today, plus the 5 hours of game hunting. So very long day for me. Saw this game in their game case. I did the old double take because I couldn't believe what I was looking at. This particular buybacks, I don't know. They have a lot of young kids working in there. I'm not going to say they don't know anything about retro games, but maybe they don't know anything about retro games. I don't know. Because I've found Indiana Jones and the Infernal Machine in this place like 3 times. Both times for $1, or 2 times for $1.99, and then 1 time for $4.99. And it's not a rare game, but it's more uncommon. You know, it's like one of those Blockbuster exclusive type games. It's like a $25, $30 game. But when I saw this in their game case, I thought this had to be like a misprint. And I was like, had my fingers crossed, like hoping that, you know, at checkout it wouldn't ring up different, or some guy would, you know, some other employee would walk by and go, oh, that's not the right price on that. I can't believe this. Castlevania, this is a known franchise, right? Like, I don't know. But we picked it up for $1.99. Unbelievable. Label's in great shape. Top label's in great shape. Back label's in great shape. It's the 3-screw version. Now, me always being suspicious, on the way home, I'm like, well, I wonder if maybe they couldn't get it to work at the store. Maybe they tested it and couldn't get it to work. So they're just going to try and sell it for $1.99 and hope that, you know, somebody buys it and doesn't bring it back after 7 days, and they're stuck with it or something. I mean, that's a conspiracy theory that's going on in my head. So I got home, cleaned this bad boy up, threw it in the old NES, fired right up. So we will be reselling this to pay for most of the day. Well, some of the day, not most of the day. And we'll be reselling those PlayStation 3 games and some of the Genesis stuff. So, whew, got a lot of work to do. Got a lot of game cleaning and picture taking, all kinds of stuff. So, guys, that is going to do it for this episode of the Pickups. Shorter episode. So, yeah, let me grab the old folder. We'll hit up our new subscribers, and we will call it a day. All right, guys, again, thanks for watching. Got the magic list. Let's put episode 40 to bed. New subscribers, so thank you guys for subscribing. Big Burrow 13, Josh Brooks, give me all your games. I knew I was going to do that. I knew it. Paul Barnes, Vladimir Guzman Morales, and Blake Brynson. Guys, thank you again for subscribing. All right. So the last set of subscribers here, guys, like always, they've got channels on YouTube where they post videos. So links will be in the description down below. First one is Mike Renes. Hope I said that right. Mike does his own animated stuff. So there's a bunch of animated stuff on his channel. So definitely check that out. RetrocrazyUK has 4 or 5 videos, I think, and does pickups, man. Really cool pickup video. Last subscriber, Retro J. Now, Retro J has a really awesome channel. Definitely recommend it. But he does pickups, contests, giveaways, collection videos, mail time, all that cool stuff. And he actually did a kind of collaboration video with the Game Hunters, who I love, Water Music Retro, and Retro Remix Nation. So I'm a big fan of all those channels for sure. So if I like Retro J, then you're going to like Retro J. So check out all those channels in the description down below. Guys, thank you for watching. New subscribers, thanks for subscribing, and we'll see you on the next one.